Self-doubt is a serious issue, especially in today's world with social media. With so much content to consume now, it's almost impossible to not doubt if you're doing the right thing or if you're even doing enough. So I just want to take today's video to kind of talk about that and express some ways that we can change this. So here are 3 ways I personally handle my self-doubt. So honestly, I started this video because obviously, as you can tell by the beginning, I was feeling a little doubt in myself, and I think that's a normal thing, and I think it should be talked about. And like when you're feeling doubt in yourself as a creator, there's certain steps you have to take to make yourself feel better or make yourself feel more creative, which then leads to you having less doubt. When you're in a creative mindset, you're not focused on what you're doing wrong, really. You're just putting out content. You're just flowing. And I think that's the best thing, and it's the best way to be as a creator, because, I don't know, it's hard to doubt yourself and then get good workout. It just won't happen. Like, it literally just won't. The first tip I can give you when you're lacking creativity or feeling doubt in your own creations is disable social media. Because if you think about it, there's so much content on there. Like, you just see content reel after reel after reel. If you even see pictures after pictures, it's overwhelming, and it can make you feel like you aren't doing enough. But in reality, you're not seeing one person's work. You're seeing millions, literally millions of people's works, and to try to compare yourself to that many people just isn't okay. I mean, we weren't meant to be able to even contact or be in touch with this many people or see this many people's things. So even though it's Instagram and it's all fabricated, it's just, it hurts your creativity, it hurts your mental health, it hurts everything. So just disable social media, take a few hours. If you want me to suggest an app, I'll give you an app. It's called Opal. It really helps you to like disable apps and just get them out of your way, because when you go on your iPhone and just do the screen time thing, you just press ignore. But with Opal, it's a whole process to go into the app, and you can set it to where you can't even disable them. So yeah, I think you should invest in that if you feel like social media is hurting your creativity or hurting your mental health, because it's not worth it, trust me. And another point I want to touch on is scrolling through social media for hours is not going to get you an original idea. It'll help you copy other people's ideas, but you're not going to get an original idea. And originality and authenticity is what makes you create a fan base. That number on the screen of 1 million views, it may be a full fan base, but for most small creators, it's not. It's one blow up and then you'll never see that again. So you have to really just focus on creating a fan base slowly over time. It's hard work and it's not easy, and I'm not even there yet. I'm small, but I'm just giving you tips that help me. My next point is just take 1 hour in a room and just shut the door, throw your phone across the room, and just have a notebook and just start writing ideas. If you take 1 hour to brainstorm, it doesn't even have to be every day. I say like 3 or 4 times a week you do this, you'll have so many ideas on paper that you'll have a reserve of ideas. You're not just sitting there coming up with ideas on the spot every time you want to create content. Even if you don't get good ideas out every time, it still helps to work your brain. It's like a muscle. Your brain is a muscle. If you exercise it on a piece of paper for an hour every day, then something's going to come out eventually, you know? You're going to keep getting stronger. You're going to have better thinking skills. You're going to have better creativity skills. You're going to be able to come up with your own ideas. And like I said earlier, scrolling through social media is not going to get you the winning ideas. It's going to be your brain and you making them yourself. For personal experience, whenever I come up with ideas, it's usually from doing something like this. If you're sitting in a room, you're gonna eventually come up with something. It's pretty common. I'm not going to touch too long on this because I feel like there's not more. I'm just rambling, but yeah, something to try, and I really think you should try it sometime. Whether 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 5 days a week, it's whatever. Just do it at least once. And my final tip, which relates to creativity and doubt, is literally just go out and shoot. You feel like you don't have enough photos, or you feel that your work isn't good enough. What do you think sitting in your room and doing nothing is going to help? Like, realistically, like, if you really look at it in that perspective, I'm not saying you always have to be doing something, but if you have free time, just get up, go shoot, and just experiment. I personally, like I just said, I went out to shoot today because I was feeling doubt, and I think it really helped a lot. This is my first time actually fully implementing it, and this is kind of why this video is random. And I've just watched this video earlier. I'll link it right here. You should really go check it out. He makes really good content, this guy. He's one of my inspirations. He's really good. I think his business side of photography is really just genius. The 27 pictures a day rule, which sounds like a lot, if you go out for 1 hour in a sunny or like overcast day, you could easily get 27 pictures. Tonight I did it at nighttime, so it was a little harder, but yeah, I really believe that. I feel like if you don't want to do 27 pictures, do 1 hour of shooting a day. If you're a videographer, you could do 30 minutes of recording or 1 hour of recording a day. It's just stuff like that. Like, it gets your brain moving, it gets you working, and it gets your creativity flowing on spot no matter what. Because how are you going to get better if you're only doing it for work, you know? And a lot of the time, especially when you're smaller, you're not using your creativity in your work. It's just you completing what the client wants, once, and that's not always the best to grow your skill unless you're doing a new thing, but usually it's you experimenting yourself is what's going to grow you. And I've reached out to a lot of bigger creators, and they've all told me the same thing: just go out and shoot when you have free time. That's it for today. If you guys want to see any of my other work, like pictures that I've been posting throughout the video, you can check out my website. It'll be in the description. If anybody's watching this that needs a photographer or videographer, you could also check out the website link in the description. Go follow me on Instagram. My final message is this was a completely random thing, and I feel like I was just waiting to get the big video for me to go shoot, but it's not the right way to do it. I'm just going to start recording like this, talking to the camera, going out and shooting, taking pictures, and just using my creativity to make content, because my true passion, I love photography, I love videography, but my true passion is just creating. This feels great right now. Like, if I could do this for the rest of my life, I really do think I would. And you guys can make that happen if anybody's seeing this, so share, like, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Yeah, go check out my other content. There might not be a lot, but there will be soon. I don't know what my outro is, so maybe it's cool. I haven't decided yet. I'll make it out when I edit this.